These readings are for Aquarius and Cancer, okay? If you have Aquarius, any zodiac sign, Aquarius, Cancer, because today's your first day of your season. All right. I know a lot of good Cancers. I also know a lot of Cancers I don't like, but I don't like someone in each zodiac sign. And I really, really love a lot of people from each zodiac sign. All right. So Aquarius and Cancer. Your soul. Soul music, R&B, right? It hits spirit, spiritual soul ties. I have a soul tie with a couple of Cancers, actually, to be honest with you. Soul ties ain't always lovers. The lovers card could be family or friends. And I happen to have a lot of family who are Cancers by blood. The Ace of Wands. I feel like, the Six of Cups. You might love to replay a track. Let me replay this music for you. I like slow music because there's two people slow dancing together. The Six of Cups, love. Okay, you're starting fresh with the Cancer too. Five of Swords after getting into a spiteful argument or something like that, or being spiteful, or after someone's revenge. You ever felt the aftermath after someone's revenge? Like the innocent bystanders. All right. The Queen of Wands. The Five of Wands. And there's a Star card. Someone always does this all the time. This is the Sagittarius dude. I don't mean to call out names, but this is what I feel, okay? All right, I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you a dream I had last night. Because this is what it looks out on the cards, and I was thinking, who should I tell this to? Should I hold on to this information, or should I say it on YouTube? See if you catch it. So last night, Cancer or Aquarius, whichever one is listening to me, I dreamt that I was in love with this person. But it wasn't like me. I don't know. It was me, like a young version of me, or like in a teenage state. But I was in love with this guy. And we were on the school bus, and this girl was flirting with my man right in front of me. Like, we both knew we were with each other. Yo, this never has happened to me, by the way. This is just a dream that I want to tell you guys because it's been on my mind. It's been replaying on my mind all day today. So I was like, what is the meaning of this? And I got so jealous. And I went up to the girl and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're flirting with my man, right? And my man, at that time, that young man, because in my dream, I was in my teenager state. I really swear it's not me, but it was like if I felt all her feelings. So anyways, I went up to the girl and I confronted her. And I'm yelling at her or whatever. And he's getting upset because he's like, he was enjoying all the attention that he was getting, right? I socked the girl. Like, I beat the shit out of her. Girl, I socked her so hard that her whole neck, like, came off. And she wasn't real. She was an artificial intelligence, an AI. And my man was so upset because, like, for one, he got to see the ugly side of me. And for two, he was disappointed that someone would catfish him, but it wasn't even like it was like a computer. And we were both in shock, like, what the, like, this was weird. Like some real ass cloning, dog. Real. Look, this is me beating the crap out of her. Look, this is me beating the crap out of that girl while we were on the bus, and I made her neck twist off because I saw her flirting with my man. This is what happened in my dream, the Four of Swords. So let's talk about your dreams, Aquarius and Cancer. What's going on? There's a couple of significant people who have cancer, who are cancers in my life. Some are good and some are real bad. That's why we shouldn't be so hard on like, we can't blame one zodiac sign for the things that have happened to us. I try to look at it as every individual soul, and it happened to be that zodiac sign. So I know more than likely how they will be spiteful to me, or how calm they will be with me. Positive energy when it's negative, when they're making things up, when this is not real. Like, this is the entity of artificial intelligence. We're in that era, and we can find ourselves getting jealous of something that ain't real. Do you understand me? Like, someone could be catfishing your man for some money. It's not even a fucking woman. It's a man. It's not even a man. It's a robot. They get on these sites and they send the same messages to different people. Whoa, everything drops. Yeah, this is how he was holding on to his artificial intelligence. Like, he was holding on to it like, oh my gosh, I got catfished by an art. How do you fall in love with artificial intelligence? Let me tell you something. There's a movie. There is a movie that exists that happened a long time ago. Um, it's a whole movie. They talked about how they replicate our personality through what they watch from us on apps. A whole robot is studying us to become a clone version of us when people can't seek the artificial side of you, and they replace you with something that ain't real. Is that woke or is that woke? Illusions, are they manifestations? Let me pick these up real quick. Lord behold. I just found a picture of a cancer that's very significant in my life. Do you know? No, I'm not going to say that. That's too many. And these are too many cards, but let's take them. All right, let's get this out the way because I was talking about me, but I'm trying to be relatable. If you could be in any kind of way relatable to Lisi, the High Priestess. For those who are High Priestess, mediums, people of God, people of the Most High. Because, baby, you can find negative in the positive and the positive in the negative. It's constantly the yin and yang chasing each other. So also the significance of the whirlwind. Look, the cycle, the 4 seasons too, and this is a tornado. And I don't like what I just saw right now. I saw a big storm coming, a tornado. The other day I was in traffic and I saw a black bag just shoot all the way up into the sky like if it was a balloon. And I was like, am I really seeing this? I busted out my phone to try to take a picture of it. But then I was like, the beings up above. Because synchronicity and the way that messages come from to us from the Most High will come in a divine way where it's natural energy, but they also can come to you in artificial ways. The contact with someone that can actually take you to actually see it, because you have to visualize it in front of you. Illusions, are they really illusions? Because if you believe it enough, it becomes real. We got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. We got the Knight of Swords reversed. These are all reversed, my love. Or maybe did I? Oh, well, there's an upright. There's a couple uprights. I'm going to have to take these. So we're going to have a long, long conversation right now. Are you making this up? I guess I could be. Who knows? We'll find out right now. There was the Three of Cups below there. So gossip, the gossip ain't working. The spying ain't working. The Ace of Truth. But you know what is the truth? See, the truth is loud and clear. The truth doesn't hide anything. Also, I just got my hair, so a DNA strand. I want to say this, but this might be too much. That's not a real strand of hair. Someone needs to hear that. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. Moving forward, though, the truth. And the Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh. So did someone make you miss out on opportunity right here? Because now they're missing opportunities right here. And I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to say it, but it sounds very spiteful. But I don't know. Sometimes things happen in life. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Someone manifested this. The Ten of Cups. I made them happy. Now, I want to tell you the irony of this story. Okay? Because I feel like someone lost their job right here. I'm sorry. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Maybe a write-up. I don't know. Someone could have lost their job and someone was rooting for them to lose their job, but what they didn't realize that they had a lot more open opportunities as soon as they lost that job. They were able to do what they love. They're going to do what they love, because sometimes God is just not going to let you prevail in certain areas that are not going to be guiding you to the best version of yourself. You understand me? You have direction. Now you have a sense of direction. If you really think about it, if you're 30 years old and up, just remember, you don't have to be dependent on your parents. And even if you are, just use it as a stepping stone and get out. And some of us are meant to take care of our parents. Make sure you talk to your siblings. All right. I get the Eight of Cups and I get the Four of Wands. I see someone praying for their family, praying for families. All right. I pray for your family. Someone's literally on their knees praying. Accused, drunk, not coherent. I think you were falsely accused for something and being a drunk and negative vampires of being the bad guy, being a user and abuser. That there was high chances, but it was all made up. How much of this is made up? The Queen of Swords and the World card. Let me investigate. Someone's getting in front of the screen and starting to investigate. Someone's on a laptop. I need to find out. The ability of fucking finding out. You will need your laptop. You will need the real name. Through the internet, you'll find something. I get the Two of Wands reversed, the Hierophant reversed, then the Chariot upright. Yo, he said I was the bad guy. And I got the Hermit reversed. That I use my religion to cover who I really am. Also, this someone's actually doing their homework. Because the Seven of Cups, like, you're going to actually do your homework, or you did your fucking homework. And you made decisions of how you felt. You wrote a review. There's a written review. I'm surprised the Justice card hasn't came out, but you know what? The Star card did. And the Death card. And the Hangman. And the Ace of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. And then there's that card in the Four of Pentacles. With the 10 of Wands. So all this stress for what? Just to find out someone is actually the fucking business? Someone had to find out the hard way that someone really was the fucking business. You see this? Someone had to find out for themselves that someone was really the business. Who they really are. Mastering your power, asserting your power. Because you are your own boss now. You're not a kid no more. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass human. See, that dream I had of that artificial intelligence being, there's a movie where they said that well, in the movie, the guy falls in love with the artificial intelligence. He has the face of a woman he would be in love with, right? It's artificial. And she starts getting real feelings. They download everything they hear on the phone, everything. It becomes a virtual girl. For example, every day you see me on here, right? I'm not, I am just on this time frame. More than likely, I will not see you. More than likely, I will probably not run into you. More than likely, I don't talk to you. I don't reach out. But these kinds of readings become very personal. So we start to think, is she talking about me? Is she in love with me? And then someone here comes and then they destroy all of that. It was all an illusion. Your manifestations could have created something made just for you, and you know it's not real. It takes me to another movie I watched on Lifetime about how there was two people that were catfishing each other. He was playing off as a young man and she was playing off as a young woman, and he ended up murdering some guy behind her. And two guys started fighting behind a virtual being, and that woman had made it all up. So you got to be careful and falling into the matrix, because it comes the same way with actresses, singers, and stuff like that. We watch things on TikTok and then it becomes an illusion to us as we watch it, and we think it's beautiful, and we fall in love with the figurine of someone, illusion of being with someone like that. And that's the kind of figures you go for. That's the kind of humans you would go for. But this artificial intelligence is taking over our time, our mind. It's a way to hypnotize. You know that's what commercials do. That's why they pay good money. They put ideas in your head. As hella woke, right? The High Priestess, the Judgment, Ten of Cups, the Sun card, and the Six of Coins. These are really good cards. The Seven of Cups. Understanding the things that we see in front of us. It is great information if you're trying to manifest wealth, trying to manifest real life situations, but it's not healthy when we're starting to get an illusion of something that is not real. And there's a difference between that. That's like me talking to you like this. Let's assume I'm in love with an Aquarius. Let's assume I'm in love with an Aquarius. So I do an Aquarius reading, right? And I could just be giving a message to that person I'm in love with. But the whole world is going to think that the message is for them and not I'm in love with them because they're an Aquarius. And then they get this illusion that we're in love with each other when reality, we're not. I'm only in love with one person, the one person I'm connected to, the one person that isn't on this channel talking to me. I'll be in love with the person that I text message that I have a real connection to. You understand me? It's like being in love with porn, being in love with something too damn much where it becomes a bad habit. Life is all about balance. And ironically, I need an oil change. Okay? I'm gonna leave that at that. I foretell someone needs an oil change here. I know, I know, I know. So yeah, a lot of people are creating these profiles and stuff, and they just provide pictures of certain celebrities, certain snippets, and then it becomes an artificial intelligence. Even though it's someone running it behind there, they're actually stealing money from the actual artist. That's why it's important for artists to put their work out there. But then they also risk being copied. And what is it that certain people will be connected to the same thought of frequency and they repeat the same thing that you say? Let's say they take the personalities of the 1% and they put it on the artificial intelligence. And they're talking to you like someone that truly has those gifts. And people can get hypnotized with the same rhythms of the voice, of the color of the hair, depending on the person. Profiling someone to what they like and then creating it artificially. This whole science thing has me on a whole other level, to be honest with you guys. I kind of don't even want to do tarot right now, but I figured I would. Maybe it's this gum. I don't know. Judgment, double judgment. Okay, the sun card, double sun card, the high priest. Virgo card. That's double Virgo, but this one's the good upright. That's why it's important to make actual real connections with people. They invented the phones for us to have a better connection with people all across the world, and we have taken advantage of it. You can pass your phone to your friend or whatever, and then tell them to text your girl or to your homeboy to text your man or to text your cousin. I don't know. People out here really do catfish. If they did back then, they do now. Just got to be smart. See, according to me finding out, I got jealous, hella jealous, and I hit that girl so hard that her whole head was spinning. And I was like, damn, I was not scared of the consequences, but to my surprise, it was just a like Terminator. Like her eyes bolted out was all mechanical. And yeah, I was kind of crazy. Imagine that. I know in my Libra reading, I talked about how someone was going underwater and they seen like a scary animal. You guys do know that right now, them people that went down there for the Titanic, and I had the reading with Aquarius about Titanic. It was real eerie. Let me tell you something about that. I gave my opinion to some people that I didn't even know because I was like, maybe I don't want to say this over online, but I do pray for their families. And I think there's some places that, like, dude, there's the Titanic ship right there. Someone's going to make a movie of this in the future. Now, let me tell you, there's certain places that you hear stories. They're not meant for people to go and explore. And sometimes only anointed people can go. You end up in the time warp. When that machine, that submarine became its own person, its own personality, and it stopped taking orders from the remote control. The Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles again, 6-6. Having a conversation, the Emperor at work, the Nine of Pentacles, about a single lady right here. Also, if you are a single woman, I feel like you're outside listening with your AirPods about this conversation. Also, you're looking things up on Google. All right. Just know that people can study where you go and how you do things and try to mimic who you are if it's a robot. Like cloning is real, but like I've came across people that remind me of like my favorite high priestess, and I don't add them. They don't look real. You ever see those things like the truth show? Check it out. When like the person looks like it glitches, like if it's not real, I think someone's gonna see that shit. It's gonna trip somebody out. Yeah, the high priestess is gonna trip somebody the fuck out. It's gonna trip somebody out. So just be prepared for it and understand we're living in that type of era where it's going to be put out there like human testing, like someone's running that person behind the computer screen. You see that? The Hermit. The Hermit came out 3 times. 3 times the Hermit came out. It's almost like if someone goes undercover and they change their whole skin, like I hear Mrs. Doubtfire, they change the whole color of their skin and they put it on there and then they can take the mask off and then like someone dresses like a whole other person. And they ran in secrecy. They're cloaked. The Ace of Swords, they know the truth, the Two of Swords, but many people are blinded to it. The Eight of Cups. Someone's going out, the Six of Wands and the Elder of Pentacles. Someone's talking to an older woman right here. An older woman is someone is telling them their experience of these men in black. Whoa! This is crazy, yo. This is some Men in Black shit. Also, you can expect a new movie, Men in Black. That's my only explanation for this happening. This is some Men in Black stuff. We're gonna have to talk to God, the Bible. Isaiah 50. This is what the Lord says. Where is your mother's certificate of divorce with which I sent her away? Or to which of my creditors did I sell you? Because of your sins, you were sold. Because of your transgressions, your mother was sent away. When I came, why was there no one? When I called, why was there no one to answer? Was my arm too short to deliver you? Do I lack the strength to rescue you? Be a murk, rebuke, I dry up the sea. I turn rivers into desert. Their fish rot for lack of water and die of thirst. I clothe the heavens with darkness and make sackcloth in covering. He has given me instructed tongue. I know the word that sustains the weary. He wakens me in the morning by morning, wakens my ear to listen like one being instructed. It's like a fake prophet. I constantly talk about Jesus and that one sin he had when he lashed out on everybody for using religion for something false. And this is also what reminds me of what I read on IG. On IG, I had read that a restaurant owner went and hired a fake priest so people could confess their sins against what they've done at the restaurant. He's getting sued. God don't like the fake, and you shouldn't fall in love with the fake. Don't lie to yourself so much that you forget the truth, because then you'll sit very uncomfortable with the truth. And we must sit comfortable with our truth because that's who we really are when no one's looking. Our alter ego. The Two of Swords, the things that you cannot see will worry you. The truth will worry you, but people are starting to open their eyes because someone's looking at the moon. The Ace of Pentacles, and they see something at the moon card again, and the Nine of Cups. That's a pregnancy right there, too. Nine of Cups and the moon card. Reproduction, also. Heavy emphasis on reproduction. Those genetic genes, those good genes, they're looking for the good genes. So they're like studying the 1% so they can get them impregnated with a hybrid. Because when it comes to the attack of the clones, they must be at their best. They're missing the chromosome that will be able to detect metal in a person through their emotions. The Hermit again. That's the fourth time it comes out. The Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. But that's ghetto, and it's gonna happen in the ghetto. There's the Chariot card. There's double Cancer in the house, because I said Cancer's in Aquarius. I don't know. I just kind of freeballed it. Virgo, or this Hermit's not telling people because it causes a lot of sadness. People will be rejected. People won't be accepted. But the elite are amongst the poor, is what I hear. And that famous 1% is amongst the poor. Through tragedies and experiences of life. The Strength card, the Seven of Coins, and the Four of Staff, the Four of Cups. Clones can't get to this. The Men in Black know who the real people are. I'm telling you this, these men in black know who they really are. They're the ones who invented all of this. Yo, you are their science project. When you get on camera, you become somebody's science project. High vibrations, purple, and abundant. Well, you could tell the difference. Some people are very mechanical with no emotions, and then there's the high frequency people that they have emotions, real emotions. They don't hold back emotions. Like they don't carry the emotion of anger. Huh. Rage and anger. Death card. It's like they don't have a soul. But here we are with these same cards though. Aquarius, Death card, Ace of Cups, and then the Hangman. Don't be leaving the real for the fake. Also in my dream, that guy was enjoying doing it because he liked seeing me get jealous. He wanted to make sure it was real emotions and not none of this fake stuff because the fake stuff had hurt this person before and it hurt him to see the truth. And it hurt me that I actually hit that girl that much. But after I seen it was just a mechanical, I was like, you chose a mechanical bitch over me? Like, but he really didn't. The mechanical Barbie or whatever she was flirting with him in front of me. Like she saw me and she wanted the same thing I had. So she went to start to flirt with him because of me. I feel like this thing of social media, women will, people who ain't me will want the same thing I have because I have it or because I want it. It's almost like something in the woman that makes them want to take somebody's man, take somebody's, or a man take somebody's woman. It's like embedded in their nature to be people who suck. Judgment, that's the truth. Strength card. The Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Look at this. All these great cards to juggle that for the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, something mechanical that only makes you feel alive for a second just because they wanted the real thing. They're seeking for the real, genuine feeling that somebody has. For example, for me, I have felt that a lot of women have wanted the same person, even if I'm seen with them on camera or anything. A lot of women automatically want whoever they see me with because they think that's what makes me great. If they only knew what makes me great is the fact that women like that have been taking my man since I don't know. And I just know if a robot can take what I got, then I don't want it. You see that? And I took out the anger out of me and I beat the shit out of that girl. Yeah, Lisi had a rage moment. I was like, oh my goodness. No, I also I dreamt of Jocelyn Hernandez and that she had a snake hidden in the bottom of my bed, and I was with a knife looking for it because I was going to kill it. That was pretty crazy. The culture, the heritage, bringing up. But sometimes you dream of celebrities because that's what's actually going on in your real waking life. It's so symbolic, right? Maniac, praise, a pedestal, blue, and healing. These robots, also, it's almost like when you see people on drugs and you can see they have no emotion in their eyes. They're all like robots. They all carry the same characteristics. I don't know. Just be careful not to fall for the artificial. When you got what's real in front of you. Many blessings.